Have you ever let your guard down in a place that wasn't your own, just for a moment, and felt completely safe? Sometimes, learning a language is like that. You stop trying so hard. You relax. And suddenly, something just clicks. One of the best ways to learn English is through stories. They carry you into quiet spaces, natural moments, where the language becomes real. If you're ready to grow your English by feeling it, not just studying it, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to Reeling. It was a Wednesday afternoon, and the city felt louder than usual. Ava had been walking since morning. She wasn't following any plan, just drifting through Budapest's neighborhoods, stopping for coffee, snapping quiet photos, listening to the sounds that followed her from one block to the next. Trams rattled past, and footsteps echoed on stone streets. Conversations floated out from bakeries and doorways. Every few minutes, she paused to write a word or two in her notebook. Words like hollow, peach-colored building, and soft wind. By 2:30, her legs were heavy and her shoulders ached from the weight of her bag. That's when she found the park. It wasn't marked on any map. No crowds, no famous statues. Just a low gate, uneven paths, and a few rows of trees that formed a broken ring around the middle. An old woman with a cane sat near the edge. A boy rode a red scooter in slow, nervous circles. The fountain in the center was dry, but birds danced inside its empty bowl. Ava stepped into the shade and immediately felt the noise of the city fall away. She sat down on a weathered wooden bench. The wood was cracked, the paint peeling. But it held her. She set her bag on the ground, pulled her scarf tighter around her neck, and leaned back. She didn't plan to sleep. She closed her eyes just for a second, listening to the hum of distant traffic and the rustle of leaves above. Somewhere nearby, a child shouted, followed by laughter. A breeze moved gently through the trees, brushing against her arms like a quiet question. And then, without meaning to, she drifted off. No dreams came. No sharp turns of thought. Just a soft, weightless feeling, like floating inside the afternoon. Time passed, but she couldn't say how much. When she woke up, the light had changed. Shadows had stretched long across the ground. The birds had moved on. A man now sat across from her, reading a newspaper with both hands. A small dog, thin and quiet, lay beside his feet. Ava blinked, sat up slowly, and rubbed her eyes. She reached for her bag. Still there. Her notebook sat beside it. Nothing had been touched. She looked around. Everything was calm. No one paid her any attention. The city, for all its noise and motion, had simply let her be. She stood, brushed off her coat, and walked over to the fountain. She ran her fingers lightly along its dry stone edge. The surface was rough and warm from the sun. For a moment, she felt like the whole afternoon had been a kind of pause in time, a hidden chapter written between city blocks. Back on the bench, she opened her notebook and wrote. I fell asleep in the middle of somewhere, and woke up feeling more real. Then she smiled, closed the book, and walked slowly out of the park. As she stepped back onto the street, the city resumed, louder again, faster, but something inside her had quieted. And for the rest of the day, every sound felt just a little clearer. In today's story, you learned natural expressions like let your guard down, drifting through neighborhoods, the paint peeling, brushed off her coat, a kind of pause in time, and woke up feeling more real. These phrases bring emotion, pace, and detail to your English. We also explored how the past simple, when used with careful description, helps create stories that feel alive and grounded. We post new stories every day to help you live the language, not just study it. Like the video, subscribe to Reeling, and tell us in the comments, where's the most peaceful place you've ever accidentally fallen asleep? See you in the next video.